Okay, people, welcome to today's video. Today I'll be showing you how to insert an image from Google Earth or Google Maps. I'll be using Google Earth on this video and show you how to bring that image into Revit and scale it up so that you can draw within it. I'm using Autodesk Revit 2019 student version. And right now I have the architectural template chosen for this video. So to kickstart, I'll just go straight to Google Earth. This is somewhere in Idaho Falls. This Idaho Falls. Let's see. Let me just choose somewhere. Let's say. All right. Let me choose this place. All right. This looks like a parking lot, and let's assume we want to demolish this building here and build something else here. So I'm gonna choose this. Um, show you around a little bit. Yeah. So this is how it looks, and we're building this right here. So we're gonna get rid of this. Okay. Right now, so if I take the screenshot of this image, whilst it is angled like this, it's not gonna make a good image for my drawing. So what I'll advise you to do is come down here on your screen, and you see this button right here. Just click this compass, and it's gonna make it straight. And this is what we want. I'll be using the snipping tool for this. Oh, I all right, perfect. I'll be using the snipping tool for this. So I'll just show you how to do that real quick. I want the street to show so that when I'm showing to other colleagues at work or in school, they'll be able to relate or find navigate themselves around this design. Save this. Let's say Idaho Falls lot. I can go away with that. Go straight to Revit and click on Insert. That image, and this is my image right there. And these are my elevation markers. I'm gonna move away from them right now for this and put it right here. I move it aside because when I scale up this image, it's gonna grow bigger, and I don't want my image to cover my marker. So I know that I put on the left side, and it's okay for me. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do is zoom in here. And under annotate, you click on detail line, and you can check if this line is straight here. Not, we're gonna fix it. And right there, yes, horizontal. This is a perfect straight line, just as we want it. Okay. So now the next thing to do is to scale this up. Detail line. Click on this. I like to first draw a line down here so that I can trim it off of that. I'll show you why in a sec. Right here, it seems like the best point. Yeah, it looks like the end of it. And draw it up straight ahead, 90 degrees. Come back to this corner of it right here and click that. All right. And next thing, click on trim. Trim this to that, and then that to that. And now we know so that I can have my lines going across the image. Next thing I want to do is to have my actual line that is gonna be the actual distance that I want. So I'm gonna offset this line all the way to this part at the specific distance that this is. So let's say I don't know what the distance is. So we come here and right in on the left side, you can click on this button to measure, zoom in, put it right here. Oh, first change this to feet or whatever you want. I want it to be in feet, so feet. You can come here, you can click on that corner, and let's see, right over there. So it's showing to be 78 feet. Um, I'm gonna make it, let's say, about 80 feet. For me, it looks more um, accurate for me to do it 80 feet. Or we can try it one more time. All right, at the edge. And right over there. Yeah, so about 80 feet, give or take. All right, that makes more sense to me. So go back to Revit. Detail lines, lines, offset it to 80 feet. Click on this line. Okay, it's not showing up because I'm too close. So right, yeah, right now you can see showing on the right side right here. When I hover the mouse on it, it shows, and that is 80 feet. So next thing to do is to click on the image, click on the scale button, this end to this end, and then my actual design that I want it to be 80. And you zoom out, and there you go. There you have it. We have it all scaled up. And go ahead and delete these lines. I don't need them anymore. Detail lines, or let's say the measure 2. Zoom in and try to measure from this point to this point, and it should be roughly 80 feet. Yep, click on that right here, and when you come up here, you can see 80 feet right there. I didn't zoom in closer to get the points correct, but that's I see it this way, but it's 80 feet. So now I know that my image is drawn to scale. And the next thing I want to do is to find my elevation markers. More here. Yep, here they are, right here. So these are my elevation markers. At this point, you can move them if you want. You can just come and select that and move it here. You can select that and move it here. Select that one too and move it up here. And then the last one, select it and move it right here. So now we have it all in place, all done. And I can start modeling if I want to. Whatever I want to do here, if I want to demo this, if I want to model the same thing again and create my demo drawings, I can just go ahead and do that. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with more for you. All right, people. See you next week.